Namaste. Good morning. We're going to stay with the idea of Langhana, of lightening, this morning for one more class. This is light as in not heavy. I do want to point out, a lot of us get a lift when the sun's out, and we've been lucky the last couple of days. We have had some sunny days. And part of the reason that January was so heavy, it was gray. And it's not just about the lack of light, it's that the atmosphere is actually heavier, coming lower, the clouds are low, and on a day like today, the atmosphere is actually coming down on us. So the sense of being light is not just brightness, it's of not being heavy. We can't, of course, rely on the weather to keep us in good spirits because, as I mentioned recently, the gunas are constantly changing, reorganizing, shifting. So we need to find our inner resources and have our inner sunny day on a day like today. So we're going to work with Langhana, lightening. One of the ways that we access this is by emphasizing the exhale. The exhale is the way we get rid of what we're holding on to. We get rid of whatever is excess in the system via exhale. And we're going to do on some of the motions even moving as we hold the breath out. So please observe. Now notice how you're feeling to start out with. Just feel how the body feels, the energy. I just looked at Aiden up there in virtual school, and he looked like this. I was thinking, that kid needs to come take this class. So if you're feeling like that, I hope that by the end of this class, you'll not be feeling so much like that. Okay. We're going to start on all fours, beginning in Chakravakasana. And take a moment to arrive here, coming down to the mat, noticing your hands on the floor underneath the shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Feel the places where you're touching the floor. Take a few breaths to begin just linking our attention to our breath, gradually lengthening the breath, and warming up the body gently. The lips are gently closed. Whispered sound in the back of the throat for Ujjayi breath. Inhale, breathe in through the nose and draw the chest forward. And with the exhale, hug your belly and think about hugging it way down by the pubic bone and bringing your hips back to your heels. Elbows relaxed, head hanging. Inhale, move forward. With the in-breath, open the chest. And exhale, way down by the pubic bone. Tuck the tail under, bend the elbows, slide the hips back, easy in the neck. Complete the exhale. And forward again on inhale. Lifted chest, a little stretch in the front of the body. Exhale, start at the pubic bone, draw the tail under, slowly move back. Take a little pause after your exhale. And then come forward with the inhale. And again with the exhale. From the pubic bone, draw the hips back to the heels and take a little pause after the exhale. And come forward while you inhale, and we're going to move on the hold after the exhale. So stay up on all fours and do a complete exhale. And then with the breath out, bring your hips back to your heels. Soften the shoulders. And when you're ready to inhale, move up onto all fours. And we'll stay on all fours and exhale. Starting that exhale by the pubic bone, complete exhale, and then move the hips back to the heels. Remember to soften the upper body. You can pause a moment when the inhale's ready. Come forward with the inhale. Lift and open the chest. Stay and exhale, exhaling down by the pubic bone. And then moving back as you hold the breath out. Relax the neck and shoulders. When you're ready, one more time, come forward on the inhale. Stay up to exhale. And move back with the breath held out. And we're going to stay in the child's pose to inhale. And relax for a moment as you exhale in the child's pose. And with inhale, lift both hands up off the floor. Stand tall on the knees. And with the exhale, bring the arms down the front. And pause and relax a moment. Let the breath move naturally. So as we begin to control the breath, we never want to force it. If the pause after exhale starts to strain the breath, or if moving on the hold after exhale creates any disturbance, just drop that technique and move as you normally would on exhale. As you're ready, we're going to come up to a standing position, standing at the back of the mat, coming into Samastiti, continuing to allow the breath to move at its own pace. So it's an interesting thing when we start to move the breath, when we start to manipulate the breath. To a certain point, it will allow itself to be manipulated, and we can lengthen the exhale, say, or take a little pause after exhale. And if that's within reasonable bounds for your body, you'll be able to do it. If you start to feel strain and you're pushing or trying too hard to do it, the breath will completely rebel and your breath will get short or choppy. So if you notice that happening, just back off and do a regular exhale. We're going to bring a little opening, some lift and lengthening into the body before we continue to work with that holding after exhale effect. So here we're just looking for a long, smooth inhale and exhale. Comfortable pause, but it doesn't have to be the focus. We'll keep the feet flat on the floor. We're going to do a variation of Tadasana where we've been to the side. With inhale, open the arms out to the sides and up. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up. And then with exhale, bend over to the left side. Find that length in your right side. And with inhale, come up straight, tall in the center. Lift and open the chest. Exhale from down near the pubic bone and bend to the right side. Feel the stretch coming into the left side of the body. Come up to the top with inhale, lift through the breastbone, and then with the exhale, arms out and down to the sides. So I would like you to continue throughout the practice to be aware of starting the exhale very low at the level of the pubic bone. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up. Stretch up, interlace the fingers, palms up. And exhale from the pubic bone inside, bend to the left. And lift up tall in the center. Draw the breastbone up. And exhale, side bend to the right. Try to keep the whole front body facing forward. No rotation, just a side bend. And inhale, lift tall in the center. And exhale from the pubic bone as you lower the arms out and down. Soften the shoulders. Make sure the exhale is complete. Let's do it twice more. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up. Fingers interlace, palms turn up, big stretch. Exhale, side bend to the left. And inhale, lengthen up to the center. Exhale from the pubic bone, side bend to the right. And lift to the top on the inhale, lengthen up through the breastbone. Exhale from the pubic bone, arms out and down, soften the shoulders. Complete exhale. One more time. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up. Lengthen through the center. Exhale from the pubic bone, side bend left. And inhale, lift tall in the center. Exhale from the pubic bone, side bend to the right. And inhale up tall into the center. And exhale from the pubic bone, arms out to the sides and down. Soften the shoulders. Relax the breath. Observe. What do you feel? Maybe the heart got beating a little bit. Does that make you feel energized or more tired? Continue to relax the breath. This is really key. When we do one pose, we need to take a moment afterward so that we're approaching the next one with a clean slate, so that your breath will be able to be long and smooth in the next posture, which will be Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana. We're going to do a half forward bend and then a complete forward bend. As we do the half forward bend, we'll take a couple second hold after exhale. Then we'll try some more moving on exhale. But for now, just taking a comfortable, approximately 2-second hold after each of the exhales. With inhale, float the arms forward and up. We're going to exhale from the pubic bone, bend halfway down to a flat back with the hands resting on the sacrum. Your back is flat. Pause, and then stay there while you inhale. And exhale again from the pubic bone, bend fully forward. Relax the neck and shoulders. Let your head hang. 2-second pause. And then inhale, float your arms forward till they're framing your ears and come all the way up. Exhale from the pubic bone, lower the arms down the front. We'll do it like that 3 more times. So when the arms are down, if you need a resting breath, this is the chance to take one. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale from the pubic bone, halfway down to a flat position, hands to the sacrum. Pause for 2. Stay and inhale. Complete exhale from the pubic bone, fold all the way forward. Pause with the breath out. Inhale, the arms float forward till they're framing the ears and come all the way to the top. Exhale from the pubic bone, arms down the front. Twice more like that. Inhale, arms forward and up. Remember to keep the chin down and lift the chest. Exhale, halfway down, hands to the sacrum. The back is flat. 2-second pause. Stay, inhale. Exhale from the pubic bone, bend all the way forward. Complete exhale. Pause for 2. And inhale, float to the top. Exhale from the pubic bone, arms down the front. We'll do that like that 1 more time. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale from the pubic bone, halfway down, flat back. Pause for 2. Stay with the inhale. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Complete that exhale. Pause for 2. Inhale, arms float forward and up all the way to the top. Exhale from the pubic bone, arms down the front. Take a moment. Now we're going to go into the full forward bend, moving on the hold after exhale. And again, if this creates any strain, just move forward on the exhale, and then you can pause a little bit after exhale. With inhale, arms float forward and up. And now we'll stay here and exhale completely from the pubic bone on up. With the breath completely out, fold into the full forward bend. You're moving on that hold. You're just going to pause comfortably. And then when you're ready to inhale, float back up to the top on the inhale. And exhale, lower the arms down the front. And 3 more times like that. No strain, but explore this feeling. When you're holding the breath out, you're going to feel the belly really pull in. Inhale, arms forward and up. Stay there and exhale completely. With the breath completely held out, fold down into the full forward bend. Legs comfortably straight, upper body relaxed. Pause until the inhale is ready. And then flow to the top on the inhale. All the way up. And exhale, arms come down the front. If you need a natural breath, take one now. Twice more. Inhale, arms forward and up. Stay and exhale from the pubic bone. Complete exhale. And then bend down with the breath held out. Pause until the inhale is ready to come in. And flow to the top on the inhale. Exhale from the pubic bone, arms down the front. One final time. Inhale, arms forward and up. Stay there and exhale from the pubic bone. Complete exhale. Then hold the breath out and bend down. Stay as long as that's comfortable. And when the inhale is ready, look back up to the top on the inhale. Exhale from the pubic bone. Lower the arms down the front. And relax completely. Let the breath flow at its own pace. You notice and observe. We do want to cultivate a sense of lightness, lightheartedness, not lightheadedness though, please. So if there's any dizziness or lightheadedness, back off of the moving on the hold after exhale. Take good care of yourself. Be observant. I want to work with twist and triangle. So let's come to a wide stance. Feet parallel. We'll do a couple repetitions, just holding the breath out briefly after exhale. And then if it's working for you, we can move on the hold after exhale. Remember, please, the idea of the twist wringing you out. So we want the exhale to be complete, and we want the rotation around the spine to be maximal, especially around the low belly. Make sure that you're really moving in the space between the pubic bone and the solar plexus. We're just going to take the arms to shoulder height today. With inhale, float the arms wide. Emphasis on float. Let this be easy. Then we're going to exhale and bring the right hand to the left butter leg. And pause with the breath out for 2. And float up to the top on the inhale. And exhale from the pubic bone and twist down to the right side. Make sure the breath is completely out. Pause for 2. Float up to the top. And exhale from the pubic bone. Float the arms down to the sides. We'll do it like that again. Inhale, arms float wide. Easy and open in the chest. Exhale from the pubic bone. Twist down to the left side and pause with the breath out for 2. Float up to the top. Centered and lifted. Exhale from the pubic bone. Twist down to the right side. Complete exhale. Twisting, pulling the belly in. And float to the top on the inhale. Exhale from the pubic bone. Arms down the sides. So feel free to simply repeat that twice more to each side. Or if you want to try the moving on exhale technique, we'll do that now. Inhale, arms float wide. Stay easy in the shoulders and stay here with an exhale. Completely exhale. with the breath held out, twist down to the left side. And you're just going to rest and wait. When the inhale's ready, you float back up on the inhale and stay in the center. Exhale completely. Make sure you're focusing around the pubic bone. With the breath out, twist down to the right side. Really feel yourself wringing yourself out. And when you're ready to inhale, float to the top. Exhale from the pubic bone. We'll lower the arms down and soften the shoulders. Check in. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, arms wide. Stay and exhale from the pubic bone. And when you're ready, with the breath held out, twist down to the left side. Wait for the inhale. And inhale up to the top as it's ready. Stay at the top. Exhale from pubic bone upwards. Complete exhale, keeping the breath held out. Twist down to the right side. Keep the breath out as long as that's comfortable. And when the inhale's ready, you float back to the top on the inhale. And exhale, arms come down the sides. And pause and relax. I'm going to keep the legs wide. And go into a forward bend. We'll stay forward for 4 breaths. Continuing to work with a 2-second hold after exhale. With inhale, bring the arms forward and up. Feel that sense of the arms floating. The upper body lifting and opening. Exhale from the pubic bone. And down the center. 2-second pause. And then stay while you inhale. As you inhale, relax the neck and shoulders. And stay while you exhale. Feel the pubic bone draw towards the belly. Complete exhale. Pause for 2. Stay and inhale. The inhale be light. And stay and exhale. Pubic bone drawing in. Feel the breath completely out. Pause for 2. Stay for a light, full inhale. One more exhale in place. Complete exhale followed by 2-second pause. Then we inhale and stretch the arms forward. Lift up to the top. And exhale from the pubic bone, arms down the front. Relax the breath. And we'll come back into Samastiti at the back of the mat. Let the breath flow at its own pace. You're the observer. The body is the thing you're observing. The body and all it contains, all its systems, all its levels. What are you noticing? What can you feel? That includes noticing physical sensations. That includes noticing more subtle physical sensations like the pulse. So more gross ones like joints and muscles. More subtle ones like the pulse, the circulation. And then the movement of the mind. Is it staying with the task, or is it moving off to some other time and place? And the sense of the energy. Is it changing? You might notice also traces of emotions. Just to notice. Don't hop on board with any of it. Notice it. Ego might get involved, the asmita, oh, I like this, or oh, I don't like this. You can notice it and then put it down. We're going to work with moving on hold after exhale again, and please, this is at your discretion. Please observe carefully. If it's just causing any disturbance, simply move on the exhale and hold the breath out briefly. We're going to work with Ardha Utkatasana, the half squat. You all know this well. So if moving on the hold after exhale is not for you today, move through this as you normally would, just with a little bit of hold after the exhale's out. 4 repetitions, Ardha Utkatasana. We begin by inhaling, arms forward and up. And then we're going to keep the arms up as we exhale from the pubic bone, complete exhale. And then keep the breath out as the knees bend and the torso folds over. When you're ready for the inhale, float the arms up, lift the chest. Straighten the legs all the way up. And with the exhale, we bring the arms down the front. You can take a natural breath as that seems appropriate. 3 more times. Inhale, arms forward and up. I'm going to keep the arms up and stay in place and exhale. Pubic bone up to belly button, up to the solar plexus. Complete exhale, then bend the knees and fold down with the breath held out. If it's comfortable, pause a moment. And then follow the inhale back up into this upward position. Exhale from the pubic bone, arms down the front. This exhale we want complete as well. 2 more times. Inhale, arms float forward and up. And keep the arms lifted for the exhale, complete exhale. When you're empty, then you fold. Feel the belly hugging in towards the spine. Wait for the inhale. And then float up on the inhale. Exhale from the pubic bone, arms down the front. Natural breath if necessary. 1 more time. Inhale, arms forward and up. Stay, exhale from the pubic bone, completely exhaling, and then when you're empty, bend the knees and fold down. Wait for the inhale, and then float up on inhale. Exhale from the pubic bone, arms down the front. Complete exhale here. And then relax completely. Let the breath breathe itself. Resuming the position of witness, observer. Make a comparison. Any difference from the way you felt half an hour ago? This is important for 2 reasons. 1, so that we learn how to pay attention to what's actually happening. 2, so that you know what you can do. If you're feeling heavy and down, if this is working, then this is like a tool in your toolkit. You can do this. Okay, we're going to come down to lie on the back. And take a moment on the back, wherever it's most comfortable. So if it's all right to straighten the legs out and separate them a little bit, go ahead and do that. If your back needs a stretch, you can of course bring the knees into the chest, and you can rest with your feet on the floor. Let the breath relax. Find a comfortable place for the body, and then just let yourself go, just for a minute or so. Releasing any built-up tension, relaxing the breath. Let the body settle down. Imagine any heaviness in the body just melting down into the floor. Let's bend the knees, preparing for Dvipada Pitam, the pelvic lift. We'll do 4 repetitions as you're accustomed to doing it, lifting on inhale and lowering on exhale. And then we're going to add the moving on the hold after exhale. So we'll release down on a hold after exhale. In fact, we're going to do all of our movements on exhale once we get to that portion. But let's just do 4 times the way that we're used to doing it. With inhale, raise the hips and stretch the arms up and back. Lengthening the back of the neck, the front of the thighs. And with the exhale from the pubic bone, lower down. Upper back, mid back, low back, arms down, and release. And do it again. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, slowly back down. As you lengthen the exhale, you can slow the movement down. Twice more like that. Inhale to lift. And exhale from as low in the belly as you can. Roll back down. Release, relax the shoulders. One more time like that. Inhale up. And come on back down with the exhale. Take a moment. So we're going to do all of the movements, the lift and the lower, on the hold after exhale. Again, modify this as necessary to be safe. This means we stay as we are to inhale and stay to exhale from pubic bone upwards. Hold the breath out once the exhale is complete, and then raise your hips and your arms up as you hold the breath out. Then we stay up in the lift and slowly inhale. And stay up in the lift and exhale from the pubic bone upwards. And then as we hold the breath out, lower down. And relax the shoulders and stay on the floor and inhale. And stay on the floor and exhale. Then hold the breath out as you lift the hips and the arms. Stay up in the posture and inhale, slow. Stay up and exhale completely. Once the breath is completely out, hold it out and lower yourself down. We'll go 2 more times like that. Slow inhale on the floor. Stay to exhale, draw the pubic bone in. Complete the exhale, and then lift with the breath held out. Stay and inhale. Let the breath be slow. Stay and exhale, complete long exhale. Hold the breath out and lower. One more repetition. Stay down and inhale. Let that be slow, not reactive. Stay and exhale. Remember, you're exhaling way down by the pubic bone. Complete exhale and lift with the hold. And stay up with the inhale. Stay up with the complete exhale. Once the breath is out, coming down on the hold. And relax the breath. And pause here for a moment. Notice what you feel. relaxing the breath. Keep feeling the body on the floor. And notice the actual contact of the body and the floor. Notice where you're feeling something in your muscles. Come inside a little bit more. Do you feel your heart beating? Become more subtle than that. Where's the mind? What's the energy doing? Okay, we're going to bring the knees into the chest. We're going to extend the legs to the ceiling and then scissor them out wide. And supporting your legs as it's appropriate. As you begin here, feel your tailbone, the sacrum, the pelvis on the mat. I'd like you to please try to keep your tailbone down, or at very least keep the sacrum down. Don't let your hips really elevate up into the up off of the floor. You want to stay grounded in the pelvis. In other words, you might need to bend your knees a little bit if your hamstrings are tight. So we begin by inhaling and extending the legs straight up towards the ceiling. Exhale, scissor the legs out wide. Take your 2-second pause. Then inhale, stretch the feet back together up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bend the knees. So if your hamstrings are not tight, you could try holding your big toe. Inhale, extend the legs up. Exhale, scissor the legs out wide. Pause for 2. Inhale, feet coming back up towards the ceiling. And exhale, the knees bend towards the chest. Pause for 2 with the breath out. Make sure that exhale is complete. Inhale, extend the legs up. Exhale from the pubic bone, legs out wide. Keep your tailbone grounded. Inhale, stretch the feet up to the ceiling. Exhale from the pubic bone and bend the knees. Feel your belly hugging in, the breath completely out. You should feel good and empty. One more time. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale from the pubic bone, legs scissor apart. Inhale back to the ceiling. And exhale from the pubic bone, bend the knees into the chest. We're going to keep the knees to the chest for a moment. Relax the breath. Relax the feet. Now let's take the arms wide like a T. Turn the palms down. We're going to do some repetitions into the twist and then stay in the twist. As you inhale, feel the chest open. Then with your exhale, move your knees over towards the left side. Keep your right elbow, arm and shoulder down. So you might not go that far. Squeeze the breath out completely. And then inhale back up into the center. I'm going to feel some abdominal work here. Exhale, let both knees rock over towards the right side, but keep your left hand and shoulder down. So we're not going fully to the twist. And then inhale back into the center. Again with the exhale, knees moving over to the left side. Keep the right shoulder down. Complete the breath. Really pull the belly button back to the spine. Inhale, move back into the center. And exhale from the pubic bone. Knees rock over to the right side. Keep the left shoulder, elbow, hand down. And back up into the center on inhale. Now we're going to go into the twist and stay for 4 breaths with emphasis on some hold after that exhale. So let's turn the palms up now and exhale. Take both knees over to the left side. Find a comfortable twist position And then staying for 4 breaths. Inhale, slowly. Exhale from the pubic bone, let the breath be completely out and pause for 2 to 4 seconds with the breath out. Relax the right shoulder. When you're ready for the inhale, slowly let it come in. Exhale from down low near the pubic bone and make it complete. Once the exhale's out, hold it out for 2 to 4 seconds. Relax. We'll do that 2 more times. On your own, slow inhale, complete exhale, and then follow it by a comfortable pause of 2 to 4 seconds. Make sure you're relaxing as you hold the breath out. In other words, the shoulders should be easy, the throat's not clenched. Once you've finished that 4th exhale, inhale, return to the center. And then use an exhale to move the knees over to the right side. Adjust the position so you're in a comfortable twist. Make sure that includes relaxing the left shoulder, and then we'll stay for 4 breaths here. Slow inhale. The exhale starts at the pubic bone and is complete. Then we hold it out 2 to 4 seconds. Let the inhale be slow and controlled. Complete exhale from the pubic bone. Make sure it's all the way out and then relax into that hold. And breathe in slowly. Please do it 2 more times on your own. Once you finish the 4th exhale and the hold that follows it, use an inhale to return to the center. Let the knees stay folded into the chest for a moment. You can put your hands on your knees or rest them on the floor. Do what feels good for your back, your shoulders. If you want to do Apanasana with your hands on your knees, go ahead and do that. And let's come over onto the stomach. Up onto all 4s. We're returning to our Chakravakasana position, and we're going to intersperse child's pose with downward facing dog. Inhale, let the breast fill. Exhale from the pubic bone. Bring the hips back to the heels. Soften the chest, the shoulders, the arms. Inhale, lift up to all 4s. I'm going to exhale to down dog. Keep breathing from low in the belly. You can keep the knees bent if you like and push away from the hands. Then inhale, knees down to the floor. Exhale from the pubic bone. Bring the hips back to the heels. Pause for 2 with the breath out. And lift up onto all 4s with inhale. And move into down dog with your exhale. Feel the breath moving out from low in the belly. And pause for 2 with the breath out. Inhale, knees down to the floor. Exhale from the pubic bone, hips back to the heels. Pause for 2. And lift to all 4s with inhale. Exhale from low in the belly, hips to the ceiling. Push the floor away with your hands. Complete the breath. Pause for 2. And inhale, knees down to the floor. One last time, moving back to child's pose. And pause for 2. Lift to all fours on inhale. And exhale up into the downward dog. Pause for 2. And inhale, knees down to the floor. We're going to go up into downward dog 4 times, moving on the hold after exhale. Again, of course, modify this if necessary. You could just move on your exhale with the breath held out, or you could stay up for 4 breaths. So we take an inhale in the all fours position, stay and exhale the breath out completely, and with the breath held out, push your hips up to the ceiling. When you're ready, inhale, knees come back down. We stay on all fours to exhale. The breath goes completely out, and then you push into the down dog with the breath held out. Then inhale, knees to the floor. Let's do it twice more like that. Complete exhale from the all fours position. Move up into the down dog with the breath held out. Down to all fours on your inhale. One more time. Complete exhale in place. With the breath held out, move up into the position. Then inhale, knees come down to the floor. And exhale, move to child's pose. Stack your hands up underneath your forehead. You can even stack your fists up like you have some space to breathe for a moment in child's pose. Let the breath go. Now we'll come out onto the stomach, extend all the way out. We're going to have the arms down by the sides with the palms turned up and the head turned to the side. Let's look left first. Feel the body stretch out long. Shalabhasana, the locust, this is everything lifting up. I'm going to stay for a breath. So with the inhale, lift everything off the floor, head, arms, chest, legs. Turn the head into the center. Stay there while you exhale from the pubic bone on up and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then stay and inhale into the breastbone. And then exhale, lower everything down and turn your face to the right. And we're going to come up 3 more times. Inhale to lift. Want the chest higher than the legs. Stay and exhale from your belly and exhale from the belly. Lower down, look to the right. 1 more time. Inhale, lift everything up, head to the center. Stay, exhale, squeeze the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Stay and inhale into the chest. And exhale from the belly, lower down. Look over to the left. Now we're going to stack the hands under the forehead. Head to the center. Relax for a moment here. Feel the front of the body lengthen into the floor. Observe, where do you feel sensation? Feel the breath moving. Let's move back into a child's pose. Again, if you like in the child's pose, you can stack your fists up or your hands so you have some space. The breath might still be moving a little bit from the exertion of that back bend, so we want to give it a chance to calm down. Let there be enough space for the breath. Back and shoulders comfortable. Now we're going to bring the hands to the lower back and try Vajrasana. With the inhale, arms open out to the side as you stand up tall. Lift and exhale, bend down. Hands moving to the lower back and fold down. Hold the breath out comfortably. And float up to the top again on the inhale. And exhale from the pubic bone, bend down, sweeping the hands to the back. Hold the breath out comfortably. And lift on the inhale, open. Once again, exhale, bend down. Hold the breath out comfortably. And lift on the inhale. And then with exhale, arms come down to the sides. Pause a moment. And we're going to come onto the back and hug the knees into the chest, please. One hand on each knee. You can place something behind the head if you like. Appanasana. Exhale from the pubic bone and draw the thighs in close. Pause and hold the breath out comfortably, 2 to 4 seconds. And easy inhale as you move your knees away from your chest and lengthen the elbows. Be sure the shoulders stay relaxed. Exhale from the pubic bone and draw the thighs in close. All of the breath out. And pause 2 to 4 seconds. Relax your feet and your face. Slow inhale, moving the knees away, allowing the chest and the belly to expand. Keep the shoulders dropped and easy. Exhale from the pubic bone and pull the thighs in close again. Be sure the exhale is complete. Soften the shoulders. Pause. And again, float the knees away. Easy but full inhale. And exhale from the pubic bone. Hug the knees in close. Pause with the breath out comfortably. Now if you want, you can do that 4 more times if you need a little bit more stretch. As you're ready, you're going to bring the feet down and move into the final relaxation pose. So a few more Appanasana if you like. Or you can take a moment with the feet resting on the floor, the knees bent. Or do whatever you need to be comfortable. Eventually ending up with the legs outstretched, the upper body relaxed. Feel free to put support behind your head or under your knees. And please cover up as will make you comfortable and warm. as you come into the relaxation, be observant. And relax. Let the weight of the body drop down into the floor. There is weight to our body. This is our structure. Feel that and let it drop into the floor. Releasing. If there's any tension or holding, let that drop into the floor. And have the sense of the weight of the body completely being supported by the floor. As you acknowledge the weight of the body and let it drop down, see if you can feel the lightness of the body. There's actually quite a bit of space, of lightness in the body's structure. In fact, we're more space than we are solid. Feel that lightness in the body. Take a slow, full breath in. Let it out completely. Once you're ready, let your arms float up overhead. Stretch, make a little bit more space. And again, as you're ready, knees can come into the chest. Turn over onto the right side and take a moment there. move your way up into a comfortable seated position. We're going to work with a Langhana pranayama, similar to what we did last week. Be sure you have a comfortable, supported seat where you can sit tall and upright and comfortably. As you get settled, notice your sit bones. If you're up in a chair, sit forward on the chair. Feel the bottoms of the feet connecting with the floor. Once you're settled, eyes closed, lips closed, gentle ujjayi breath, whispering in the pit of the throat, ah. As you exhale, start with your attention at your pubic bone and follow it up to the solar plexus, completing the exhale. And then as you inhale, soften in the opposite direction, from the solar plexus down to the pubic bone. And do that again, exhaling from pubic bone upwards to the solar plexus. And then inhaling downwards from the solar plexus to the pubic bone. Please make your inhale and exhale 6 counts. Exhale for 6 counts, pubic bone to solar plexus in 6 counts. Pause for 2. Inhale from solar plexus to pubic bone in 6 counts. Pause for 2. Do that again, please. Exhale for 6. Start at the pubic bone and move up to the solar plexus. Then hold the breath out for 2. Inhale for 6. And keep the breath in for 2. Inhale's going to stay like that. Exhale for 8 now. Exhale 8 counts, pubic bone all the way up to solar plexus in 8. Follow it by 2-second hold. And then inhale for 6. Pause for 2. Again, 8-second exhale. Pause for 2 with the breath out. And 6-second inhale. Pause for 2. Again, exhale 8. Hold the breath out for 2. And inhale 6. Hold 2. One more time, exhale 8. Hold the breath out for 2. Inhale for 6. And hold for 2. Extend your exhale to 10 now. Exhale for 10 counts. And continue with the hold for 2. Inhale and 6. Pause 2. Exhale for 10. Hold the breath out for 2. Inhale and 6. And hold 2. Again, exhale 10. Hold the breath out for 2. And in for 6. Hold 2. One more time, exhale 10. Hold out for 2. Inhale for 6. We're going to extend the exhale to 12 if possible. If not, stay with 10. Exhale for 12 counts. You have to really valve that breath so it doesn't come out too quickly. Make sure it's complete. Hold the breath out for 2. Stay with inhale 6. Exhale 12. Hold for 2. Inhale 6. Hold 2. Again, exhale 12. Hold 2. Inhale for 6. Hold 2. Last one, exhale 12. Hold 2. Inhale 6. Hold 2. Exhale 10. No hold. Inhale 6. One more time. Exhale 10. No hold. Inhale 6. Drop the exhale down to 8. Inhale 6. Again, exhale 8. Inhale 6. Exhale 6. Complete the breath in 6 counts. And inhale 6. One last time. Complete exhale in 6 counts. And inhale for 6. And relax your breathing. Reconnect with your seat. Feel the sit bones reaching down. Feel lengthened, lifted, light in the chest, lifted through the spine, tall through the crown. Soft in the shoulders. Breath breathing itself. Now you're observing the breath. Watch it come in and watch it go out. Let it breathe itself and you be the witness. The awareness on the breath for another minute or so. Just watch it, doesn't need to do anything. Now open your awareness up into the entire body, noticing sensation wherever it's presenting. You might feel physical sensation. I'd like you to please notice the energetic sensation and the other feelings that you witness. Just simply noticing what's going on inside your being. Draw the hands into Anjali Mudra at the heart center. Namaste. Thanks for being here. I hope that you could feel that Langhana effect, that sense of lightness, and that will carry you through the day. So be well. Thursday, I think we'll start working with the pairs of opposites a little bit, as we've been studying in the Gita this week. Another way to approach the changing gunas that are always affecting us. So until then, be well. Thanks. Hey Emily. Morning everybody.